Hello guys, you're welcome again. It's your girl Melo TV. It's like these days we keep on having bad things that are happening in Cameroon. It's like Cameroon is turning to another thing. The pictures you are seeing, these are babies whose mom, this girl, her name is Christine. So she was in love with this guy. This guy is a military official. They were living together in Betua. You know how love is. They lived together for some time. They had 3 kids, twin girls and a boy. So the love was not more moving again. So Christine had to leave the house. So leaving the house, Christine left with her 3 children and went to wherever she was. So their dad, the children, their father was always coming back and forth to visit them and go back. So he came up with this story and he was like, I've been coming all the time to check on the kids. It's better the kids stay with me in Betua and go to school. They can always come back to you during holidays, like first term, second term, or third term. They can always come to visit you during those periods. So it will be better for me and they'll be comfortable with me. So Christine too, looking at her own situation, her standard of living, how she is struggling to take care of the kids, saw to it that no, it is better the children stay with their dad. So she let the dad took the kids away, and there are times she will call. So for some time now, she has been trying to reach her kids to no avail. Christine never even knew that after the children went with their dad got another girl, brought this her concubine home, and they were living together. You know, this girl was living on her own, but when she came, she knew about this military man. She saw the comfort and everything she has to pack in. You know, when a lady is packing in into a man's house that the man has kids, sometimes they will show these children all kind of love, all kind of concern, and the man will be like, wow, this is really the best mom for my kids. And you can't tell, even maybe because as this man was going to visit Christine all the time, the lady became jealous and she was like, you're always going there to see Christine instead of the kids. Now you put the kids in front and you claim you are going to see the kids. You must be going there but to see her, so make sure you bring the kids. I'm going to take care of them. So this guy now successfully brought the kids, and the concubine packed in and they were living together. The father and the stepmother, they started maltreating these children. They will burn them with fire, they will burn them with hot iron, they will beat them, they will treat them bad, they don't give them food, they make them cry all the time. So you see, all these things have been going on. This girl has been trying to reach her kids to no avail. The guy will always have one excuse or the other to give her so that she cannot communicate with her kids. So first time came, she asked for the kids to come for holiday. Their dad said no, they have gone to the village to be with my mother. They'll spend Christmas there, whereas the kids are still there. Oga has left from Betua and have moved to Belabo with his new girlfriend in his house. They have moved to Belabo with the kids. So each time this girl will call, he will give one excuse or the other. Second term came, the same story. Christine asked, are the kids not coming for holiday? Oga will make up another story again and say the kids cannot come, they are going to see my mother, blah, 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 blah. But don't be worried. Third term holiday is a longer holiday. These kids will come over and they will spend much time with you. Is better. So Christine was comfortable at that time. Now third term came. She was trying to reach her kids and she became worried. She was like, but what is actually happening? I want to get to my kids, so I'm coming to take them. The guy said, no, you cannot come to take them. Whereas the Oga and the madam in the house, they have locked these kids in one room. They have abandoned them there. Some days these kids don't eat. They don't even bathe them. They don't take care of them. They don't do anything for them. So 1 week later, after she has called, Oga's auntie called her and told her one of the twin is no more. And she was like, but how come? You people came here and took the children with me. They were looking fine. They were healthy. What happens that you're telling me that one of my daughter is no more? He said, no, your daughter had a little fever and They woke up the next morning and she was no more. They just cook up that story. After when they discovered, Oga and Madam discovered that that baby was dead in the morning, they never knew what story to tell. So they framed that story, and this girl was like, no, this is not true. It cannot be true. My daughter cannot be no more. My healthy daughter, I haven't spoken with them. I haven't seen them for almost a year. This is not right. So the mysterious way that that child left, a raised alarm in the neighborhood. So police started doing investigation. Christine had to come over to check on her child. And when as the other one was dead, so police started doing their investigations. They started asking questions from neighbors. Neighbors were like giving testimonies that this pikin they suffer for this house. So that woman they beat this pikin them more. That man they beat this pikin them more. The pikin they know the job, they know they even wash, they know they even go school, they know they even see them for outside. So when I read that story, I became worried because neighbors in our contemporary African society, neighbors sometimes are the one who raise alarm. So if the neighbors, if they tell police and say that thing don't happen, the police will be supposed to do general kale for that quarter, carry all those neighbors because they are all accomplices to the crime, because you guys cannot be seeing that this child is being maltreated, these children are being maltreated, they don't eat, they beat them every day, even in the middle of the night, and then you guys don't raise alarm. So the police now started asking questions, doing investigations, and they discovered that a lot of things are going on. The police came to their house, knock on the door, open, check, and discover the remaining two kids in another room where they are closed in. So they took these children, as you can see on the images there. One of the child already had broken bones. They take this pikin, so one finger they don't chop all the way that the bonbon have a fire. So they take this pikin and now they go hospital. They deal with their mommy as you see and so. Now we talk say sometimes people don't even understand the pain some women go through. You know, to carry twins is double the stress. A woman will carry twins for the till term and have this baby and they are healthy, and then at the end of the day another woman who is wishing to have babies tomorrow might treat them like that. What is really happening with our gender? Is it that I don't seem to understand sincerely, because when they want to come in, they will pretend as if everything is good. They will love your kids. They will do everything to take care of them. But once they are in the house, they started maltreating your children. They started doing terrible things. Now they are claiming that maybe the man is under a spell. Maybe the girl used the concubine in the house, they use kaya mata on him. As kaya mata now is the order of the day. We made a video about that. If you have not watched it, you can go back to our channel, our previous videos, you can check how girls use this juju to attract men and keep them to themselves. But even at that point, even if this man is under a spell, even your eyes are open, at least you are seeing your children are depreciating every day. They are losing shape. You can see the children, you can count their bones. These children have been for weeks without food. They need serious medical checkup. So you cannot tell me that this man was watching his kid suffering like that, even if kaya mata do how. So the police arrested Oga and Madam, took them, locked them up. But because this, as from what we got again, because Better Things is the media that I got this from Better Things. Better Things is trying to say this man has been released because he is a military personnel, but the lady his concubine is still there. But he should not have been released. I don't know, maybe other YouTubers, newsrooms, vlogs, and everywhere people should bring out this issue. They should talk about it. Maybe when people talk about it so much, they are going to say into it and see what to do. This man is a suspect to a murder crime. He shouldn't have been released just like that. So they said he has been released. Women always struggle when they are going out to go with their children. Some will prefer to go and suffer with their children. Let her drink Gary and knows that her children have also taken Gary. Let her eat malt and know that her children are eating malt as well, because the pain when you sit somewhere and you see how other women treat other people's children. I have seen it. I've lived in an area where I see how stepmothers are maltreating other people's kids. It is unbearable. It is unbelievable. You begin to ask yourself, is this person actually a human being? What are they thinking when tomorrow they know that they are going to make babies themselves, they are going to have kids themselves, and then you are treating another person's child and he sits in your house, you go down on your knees and you beg God for the fruit of the womb and you want God to bless you? Haha, this is becoming too much. So it is so painful. At this point in time, I begin to ask myself a lot of questions. Now look at the state these kids are. To get these kids back to order, they have to spend a lot of money because these kids are already in the hospital. They have to go through a lot of treatments. What is your take on this? Is it that the mother made a mistake to leave her kids behind? Sincerely, I no go lie una, if you want comot, because marriage itself is not a bed of roses. If you are there and it is working, good and fine. And if it is not working, you should leave, okay? Maybe that person is not destined for you. You should leave and go out there. Maybe your own partner is out there. Don't stay somewhere where you are not wanted and be forcing yourself on it. No matter the number of kids you have, that thing, it was back in the days that some of our parents stayed back because when they turn and they look at some of us, they are like, I don't want my kids to suffer. Let me just enjoy. My kids are still small. These days, it is not like that. Even if you have 5 kids and it's not working, carry ahead and go. Now, this lady is regretting, Christine is regretting giving back her child, giving back her children to their father. She would have better stayed with them and be managing. Life would have been better and her daughter would still have been alive now. The one you see the arrow on is the one that is no more. That's one of the twin girls. One is gone. She's regretting that she will regret from now to tomorrow. It will not change the fact that her daughter is no more. She's gone, she is gone. And the regret will always remain there. It will keep haunting her no matter how justice is served. You will not be satisfied. Your daughter is not there. Each passing day, you begin to imagine. You look at the other one, you say, my daughter would have been like this. You begin to regret. I beg, if you are going in, take your kids with you, no matter how the situation is, because their father could be good, but you don't know the woman that is coming in, because this our gender is unpredictable. You don't know the gender that he's bringing in, that you don't know what she is going to do to your kids. It is very rare. It is very rare to see stepmothers that actually love their husband's children genuinely, 100%. There is always something there. There will always be some mistakes. There will always be some maltreatment for those kids. So it is very difficult these days to see a lady that will walk into a man's house that a man has kids. But it is very okay. You discover that men get married to women who already have children and they accommodate their children. They take care of those children like their own. But why is it so difficult for us women to accept the children of our guys, of our husbands? We find it so difficult. We bring a lot. Pikin the way they don't stay with their parents for how many years? The man knows my pikin the dinner. So, but you come now, you can start discover all bad things for the pikin. Now you can start discover, see the pikin they over chop, the pikin they oversleep. They can abandon the my pikin them. Pikin they know they even go school. Pikin they sleep or play with the piece shit for their skin. Who does that? And you expect God to bless you. Who does that? These days, life is so unpredictable. No matter the situation, take your own. We want go now, go with them, go manage them. Until women will learn to accept the children of their husbands or boyfriend. Let women stop pretending just because they want to get into the house. Once they get into the house, they start to show their real self. They start to bring out the real Jezebel in them. They start to bring out the real demons in them. I have seen it so many times. But it is very difficult to see a man that will actually hate the children of his girlfriend or wife to be. Instead, for the men to get to those ladies, they go through those children, they show them love, they come in as a real father figure. But women will never step in as a mother figure. Among 10 women, you will find just 1 or 2 maximum that will really show a child that I love you for real. I can be your mom. It is difficult. Thank you guys so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate it. I remain your girl Melo TV. If you are new to this channel, you're welcome. Just look around. If you like what I'm doing here, click on my subscription button and feel free to put your thoughts on the comment section about this video. Once we get updates on the reason why Oga was released or how the court judgment is going on, I'm going to bring it back to you guys so that we shall be updated on the incident as the day go by. Take care of yourself. See you guys again on my next upload. Bye bye.